Alright, so just a couple seconds ago, I made a video about my life. Um, Started off with like some weird poem thing about life being a flower. So I'm gonna sum up my last video because the time lapse thing, me being stupid, just realized what that was. It was very horrible. It sped up time, made me look stupid. So let me give you an overall. That video was pretty long, so now I can actually say what I'm meant to say. So just to like not blatantly say what I said last video, but I started off with like the little thing on a flower, which I still don't get, and I'm the one who's making it up. But basically what I was trying to say is don't sweat life, young people. Our life is, I don't want to say a flower anymore, but almost like a plant. Everybody's a different plant, can require different things. We're all planted maybe not in the best conditions for what we need to be, but we're planted there. It's not our fault that we're planted there. It's just whoever planted us there. And we just are at the mercy of the planter, I guess, At a young age, we rely on them to water us, to feed us, shelter us, take care of us, watch after us, protect us from, bugs, grubs, stuff like that. And this is playing. I'll go into the human side of it, but protect us from like all that, to replant us when that area is not good to be planted in, to shade us from the sun, and so to the human form of that, when we're young, we rely on our parents for a lot. Cook for us, watch us. We have no choice because we're young. We don't know the world. Pick us up from school if we need. We find us a school. When we were young, did you actually find your school and fill out the paperwork? No, you just assume every year you're going to school. So, all that stuff going on in life, sports, all that stuff was given to us. And so, what I'm trying to say is, when you get older, you start becoming a tree. And you look at trees, it doesn't really matter who planted them because they no longer rely on the person who planted them. Their roots is firm in the ground. When it's a hot day and then the grass is drying up because the grass doesn't have that deep of roots and it still kind of relies on the planter, trees stand firm. They adapt to the environment. When it's cold, they drop their leaves. There's no need for leaves anymore because it's just more they have to feed, So they store food in the winter. Then when the spring comes, they blossom again, look beautiful. And then in, some case, some trees, fertilization make more of the other trees, like a family. So, when we get older, we may not want to, but we have to realize that we can't always rely on the people who planted us, our parents, and they're not always going to be there for us. And so, though, I'd be the last person talking like this, but like I said in the first video, it's really early. It's 4:45 now in the morning. Gotta pick up my parents in 10 hours. But yeah, we can't rely on our parents. We just gotta be firm, and hopefully one day we each find the right person. But now that we're teenagers, you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush that. The finding a boyfriend and girlfriend, that stuff will come. We just have to do what's right first. At this very moment, I didn't put this in the first video, but Obama's president going against Mitt Romney. I don't like Obama, but who cares what I think? I'm not sure for Mitt Romney either, but I'm not voting for Obama. Time for change. That's right, change them. But I'm currently 18. I have no girlfriend at this very moment. I'm here for the summer. I went to Tuskegee University last year. I'm trying to transfer to go to Ohio State to save money. I'm at my dad's house. My birthday is in 2 days, July 31st. So right now I'm 18. I'll be 19 then. At this moment, I have a nephew, my first nephew, who was born July 4th. I have two nieces, Anaya and Alea. Anaya born first, Alea second. Alea's exactly 8 days before me, as far as birthday wise. Her birthday was last Tuesday. Naya shares the same like birthday week, I believe, or same birthday month to be exact, as my sister, Maris Christina Thomas. I have two brothers, foster brother, a half brother, Grant being the half, Grant Jackson, Ryan Jackson being my adopted brother. I had a foster sister, or a little girl who stayed here named Johnny. Her dad came after 3-4 years. I had another little sister who passed away. She was like 9 days old or 5 days old when I was like 9 or 10. Going back onto my friends, the girls I'm talking to. Well, Jasmine is just my friend, not really someone I'm talking to, and she's like in her 20s. Early 20s, maybe like 19, 21, between there. Then this girl named Marquita Clark, who I'm talking to now as a friend. My old cousin Leon finally got him a girlfriend. I'll probably make another one of these videos and just have people ask me questions, and I'll probably just answer it. Currently on the TV right now is Call of Duty. I'm working 2 jobs, FedEx Ground and Kroger's. I'm working it because I want to. Because, like I said, it's going to be a day where I can't rely, so I might as well start now and become a tree. The earlier, the better. My parents are in Dallas supporting Glenn Beck, who's a great guy from what I've watched, listened, and observed. I'm a very easygoing person. Called rare because I can pretty much adapt to any female relationship wise. But even though I can, don't mean I will. I like cute girls. All guys like cute girls, but I have my preference. One of the big things is smiling. I like a girl with a pretty smile who likes to smile. Girl who doesn't smile, it's like, why are you so sad? You're beautiful, smile. You're living, smile. The movie right now is Batman The Rises. Came out not too long ago, I believe, like last Friday. Not this one, but 2 Fridays ago. Not this past Friday, last Friday, but let's see, what else did I say in my last video? I mentioned I'm a virgin right now in my life. Very few people know hair. When I cut my hair, I won't pretty much be a virgin unless I say otherwise. But cool beans. I'm a big Batman / Godzilla fan. It's freaking early. It's about to be 5 o'clock. I got work today at 5 in the afternoon, which is probably I gotta be on the road exactly 12 hours from now, which is Kroger. This is cool because I'm off from Kroger for the rest of the week. You're gonna pay from them today like $283 today. Get paid every week from both jobs. Favorite drink is sweet tea. I just got off a root beer float addiction. Broke that addiction by going to my first addiction, sweet tea. So I bought a whole bunch of sweet tea. I have a sweet tea maker, but I bought sweet tea from Kroger. I love pizza. Number one addiction of all is chocolate. If a girl can supply pizza, sweet tea, and chocolate, I'll love her pretty much forever. Just based off those things. Those are big pluses. My favorite color is green. The only reason I like green is because when I was younger, the Green Power Ranger was the only bad guy to ever beat up good guys. And good guys could not beat. He was the first, as far as I saw at that age. That was the original Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers, the first ones, with Zach, Cody, all those guys. But you know, it was a long time ago, man. So childhood was bad. Not bad as in like abuse bad, but because I was a bad kid, you know, getting whoopings. So you know, you get whoopings all the time and get grounded. It's not a pretty good childhood. You know, you missed out on a lot. But I changed for the better. I don't know how long I'm gonna have this video, but if my kids see it, hi. Love you guys. And I love my wife, whoever it may be at this time. But you know, hopefully I lose my virginity to you. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Hopefully I did, because if I didn't, sorry, I really am. And don't look at me funny. Don't look at me funny. And James, future Sir James, don't look at it right now, because talking, having a moment with kids and stuff, and kids. If you're not old enough to see this, hopefully if you didn't show the kids this when they're ready or old enough, then shame on you, and you look at her while she's looking at you with that face, because you deserve it. So hopefully show this to them when they're able to understand. Maybe I say 13, the entering of teenage life. They need to see this video so they know life is real. And I know people who are waiting too long and they're still stuck in like the high school days. And it's not good to be stuck in the high school days while life is still moving, because when you get out the high school days, you're gonna be like 30, late 20, trying to start where I'm starting now at 18. And I'm going to be way further. You're trying to become a tree. You're already a tree when you're trying to become a tree. So you're not shedding and doing all the right things. And you may eventually end up like those trees that never grow leaves and look scrawny, and eventually may get cut down because you don't look good enough. But I had a dog. My mom gave him away, the lowest. I still have my turtle. My grandfather's sick right now. Hopefully he makes it so I can see him one last time. Just one last time. That's all I want. While he's alive. Just want to see him. But he'll make it through so I can see him one last time. So yeah. Make sure you guys live with no regrets. I try not to. I try to make sure every time I'm about to do something that's life-changing, make sure it is at the right time. So I'm pretty happy with my decision, 76%, which is better than most people. That's the honest answer. Some things in my past I wish I would have done, but you know, hey, I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't make the decisions I made in the past. So, you know, it's life, I guess. I don't know if I already said who my friends were in college. Dwayne, Xavier are my two closest. Second to that is Jordan and Jeremy, and Anthony. My baseball team, Tuskegee 2010-2011 baseball team. Love you guys. No homo. Everybody else in Tuskegee, I know who you are. I just can't say your names because it'll take too long. Like Adriana and all you guys. So, yeah, it's a big long list. But very interesting at Tuskegee. Probably like, why is he playing with a knife? Because I'm bored. It's the only thing that was on the table outside of my sweet tea. I told you, sweet tea. Root beer float that I drank. It's getting late. Man, but yeah, I'll probably make another video. Need some rest. See, I'm tired. 14 minutes. I don't know who actually watched this video, but I need to like put it on a computer, email it to myself, and save it so I won't never lose it. But I feel like something I'm missing. I'm probably going deeper with myself in my next video. But just remember, I'm probably going to start off every video with one of those little like cliche, you know, metaphor, simile type things like I did with the plant/flower in life. Maybe different, but remember, don't rush it. Don't rush your life, you know. You can't help it. Don't stress over things you can't help. I currently changed my whole perspective. You know, they say learn from your past so you don't repeat your future. That's true. But the way I look at it, if you live it right, is know your past, then look at your future, learn from your future, and backtrack so you make the right steps. So basically, it's almost like if you lose your keys, you start from where you are, and you backtrack all the way up to the point where you last had your keys. Okay, so you be like, oh, I lost my keys. When's the last place you had them? Had them here. Then I did that. I done that. The only way you're able to do that is because you know in the future where you are. So then you backtrack to the beginning, which is the present. Then you You start from the beginning, the present, and you take the path to your future. Okay? So you know your goal. My goal is to be wealthy. Not rich, but wealthy, comfortable with the wife and kids. You know, have my bills paid. If that's not what's going on right now, I'm sorry. I must have messed up somewhere. But, you know, God, I hope not. So I see that right now. And now I have to backtrack. What steps do I take to get there? It's almost like when we were little, okay? People in my generation, when you had the little maze, you remember that? And you had to go through the maze. What did we all do? Because we didn't feel like doing it. We never start at the start line. We went to the finish mark and did it backwards. See? Yeah, we did it backwards and started. And we was like, oh, we did it, blah, blah, blah. We were some cheaters. We are some freaking cheaters, my generation. 90 kids. If you were born in the 90s, you're a cheater. Maybe like the 98. If you're born like 97, 98, you're still bad. But you weren't as bad as the ones who was born from 95, 6, and before. I don't know about the 80 kids. The 80 kids is like my sisters and them, so you know they think they're good, but they're not. But yeah, both my sisters are married to Robert Harris and James. To be more specific, Clarissa Old Ogle, who's now Clarissa. Sorry, James. I'm thinking, and I forgot Rob's too. Man, it's freaking early. Okay, so Mimi's married to Rob. Okay, Reese is married to James. Trying to think. Man, why is it gotta be so early? Oh my God. You know what? I'll put it on my next video. Okay, last names really aren't important right now. I mean, okay, they are. They're their maiden names. But I really can't. Is Clarissa here? No, I think that's Rob's last name. So, no. Scratch it. I'm wasting time. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really am. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't got time to be thinking about this. I know it should be rolling off my head or whatever, but it really can't. Right now it's like clouded, but it will come to me. I was trying to prolong it so it can just come, but I don't want to call Risa Rob's last name, Rob James' last name. Could just go on Facebook. Clark? No, that's Marquita's last name. Oh my God, now I got all these last names. I'm Jackson. That's all that matters. Sir James Lloyd Jackson IV. Middle name, that's the last time I'm going to say it out, so make sure you remember. Love you guys. Make another video pretty soon. Remember, don't stress on life. Don't grow up too fast, but when it's time to grow up, grow up. It's not bad to calling your childhood and to play around. Oh, that's cool. I do it too. You know, Dragon Ball Z, I watch that stuff. I watch anime. But there's a time and a place for it. And like I said, I'm working 2 jobs because, you know, I'm 18. I'm about to be 19. And when I hit my 20s, I want to get that ball rolling. Or I want it to already be rolling. So, you know, I don't have to use momentum when I get out of college. I'm going to, you know, pay off my debts to people, whatever. Get an apartment, and then my goal is to stay in an apartment for probably about 3-4 years. It's a long time, man. Like, but by the time I'm 27, That's right. 27, 28. I want to get a house. That's probably when I go wife searching if I haven't found her already. If I found a girlfriend by now, we're together that long, we'll probably get married around that time. Probably have kids within like a year or two. Probably a honeymoon baby. And if this is all happening in the future, like right in the future, James, this happened, honey. He didn't plan it. It's just coincidence, I guess. But you know, hopefully you guys are happy together. And if you're not happy, make it work. Okay, one marriage, one time. And if you're his second wife, then yeah, you're in trouble, James, sir. You're in trouble if this is your second wife. You're in trouble. And if it's anything past that, shame on you. And if you don't have no kids by the two, then you know that's cool beans. That's cool. If you don't have no kids by the other ones, then you know that's okay. But no more than 2 baby moms. Okay, you need to get on track for anniversary right now. But I'm thinking if the kid's 13, hopefully it's his mom and not his stepmom. Because I have a stepmom, you know. But my dad, what'd he do? Twice. Married twice. My mom, stepmom, Judy Jackson. And first mom, Dolores Noble. Ooh, don't. Noble, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm really acting up. The last names. Love you guys. Over and out.